What's going on, my fellow YouTubians? So today I got a video on some of the recent pickups. I was away for 7 days. Went to Florida, moved my daughter into college, into her apartments her sophomore year. It's our youngest one. So in a couple years, once all the moving your kids and college and all that stuff's done, I'd like to have a coin shop later on in life. This is not my full-time job. This is just something I do for fun. So anyways, I was actually surprised. So I shut my eBay store off. I said I was away, and I got 18 sales while I was away. So there were people even buying like the day I listed. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to ship this till, the following week, Tuesday, and people just don't care. I guess. We are Americans, right? But we're not all in a hurry. I need it like yesterday, like the Amazon 3-hour delivery type of stuff. So anyways, these are some of the coins that were waiting for me when I got back from well, I would say it's a vacation, but it was definitely a working vacation. And I was able to pick up some deals and I look on eBay while I'm on a vacation as well, or while I'm away, just because you're away from your store or physically where you keep your stuff, doesn't mean you can't, keep looking out there. And I was able to pick up some pretty decent deals. So I always like to get Mint State 63s. I always want to say like they're kind of like a failure, right? So I know it's sad, but a Mint State 63, the most you can get is probably $150 nowadays. So I feel when a dealer or a reseller or just anybody on eBay lists a Mint State 63, it was kind of like a mistake by, not as big of a mistake as, sending in and getting unk details or cleaning or altered surface, but I want to say it's kind of a mistake. So someone sent this in thinking it would be a higher Mint State, because honestly, guys, 1887 is a very common date. Why would you send this in, spend nowadays, it's like $35-$40 with shipping and everything. Why would you spend $40 on something that nowadays would probably cost you $60 to get a coin this nice, maybe $50 on the cheap side if you bought a ton of them wholesale. But why would you spend $40 plus $50 raw, $90 total to get a coin holdered that maybe is worth tops retail, $135? So I want to say like these type of coins, they're fun to find, and there are sellers on eBay. They just, they get them for whatever and they blow them out. So I want to say I got this under 75. Again, I don't have it in front of me. The same seller also listed this. I don't know. I know Jack, like literally Jack on halves. I know a little bit on Kennedy's, very little on Franklin's, and when it comes to walkers, completely clueless. So I think I picked this one up because the guy was selling it cheap. I'm like, oh, it's real. It's in PCGS. It seemed to be below market value, and I'm just going to resell it and make my $20 and move on. But if you're into walkers, I guess this is a good one. As far as a key date, 1938, Denver Mint, VG10. So that's what one looks like. Again, I don't collect these. I don't even look for them when I'm purchasing silver, because the dealers and wholesalers always want so much for them. It's like, yeah, for the silver content, I think a 64 would be a better order because it's not as worn. But you know what I'm saying, guys. Don't get me wrong. The coin is beautiful, and when these are in high mint state, they're absolutely knockouts. But I don't collect them, so whatever. So what I have gotten, or what I received, these next coins I received all from the same seller. So there's 10, right? There's 10. Yeah, there's 5 on each side. So this particular seller, I don't know what was going on. Like he was listing them he's listing 10 or 15 at a time, and I'm like, are these real? Like, why is he listing them so cheap? So anyways, all these coins I was able to pick up, with exception to the really pretty one right here. All these coins I was able to pick up for like $43 with free shipping. Now, they're not like super knockout examples, but dude, it's an 1878. It's the first year. It's not a San Francisco mint. It's the Philadelphia mint. Yes, the coin is like super boring, but it's a nice example. Does it have some clean marks? Yeah, but who cares? But it was 42 bucks. So I'm going to list something like this for like 70, or maybe even, I'll probably take 65 and get it all day long. Like, these are nice actual examples. They're not beat up, not a bunch of rim dings. I mean, compared to what else is listed out there. And like, try and find a nice 1878 that isn't already sitting in a holder at your local coin shop. So these were really nice pickups from, again, the seller on eBay is just, blowing my, and he had a lot of different examples. Like, this one's probably not as nice, but check it out. It's got a reverse of a 79. So what the heck does that mean? Well, this on my left is a reverse of a 78, and this on the right is a reverse of a 79. And all the difference is the one here has the newer reverse of the 79 and up, and the 78 has its original reverse. So again, this coin here on my right is not as nice as this one, but it's rare. Like, there's not a lot of 78s with reverse of 79 out there. So again, this coin's probably worth 85 bucks, and the guy was like blowing out for 42. So again, I'll list it. I might be a little off of what I'm asking for each one, but you'll see it. I'll have them listed later tonight, or by the time this video posts, I'll have everything listed for sale. Again, another 1878. Again, the first year the Morgan came out, and a very nice example. It has a little bit of mirrors, definitely a little worn, but again, even like AU, BU sliders, probably more AU than BU, but you're not going to find this stuff at your local coin shop for 42 bucks. Like, they'll probably even sell these for like 75 on up, because it's the first year. It's more rare. Kind of cracks me too. The 1878, like, I remember when I first was getting back in the Morgans like 3 years ago, the 1878s were like actually considered common because they made so many of them. Here's a really nice example. Again, this one was 42 bucks. I couldn't really tell. You know how some of these sellers on eBay, they put like really crappy pictures, or they're like blurry, and some of them just like list two pictures. Like, dude, why am I gonna put two pictures of a coin? Like, you're asking over $40. At least take the time. But I'm probably one of the few sellers that actually put 12 photos of every coin that I sell. So this one, I like it a lot. So this one's probably more expensive. It's probably be an $85, $90 coin, just because it doesn't have as many marks. Very nice looking coin. This will probably be a mint state 63, 1878. Like, what's the retail on that, guys? $250. So if I'm asking 90 bucks for this one raw, that's a good deal for someone. Send it in, get it graded, or keep it in your collection. Replace a crappy album example, that you have in there. It's all good. And then they went to the next year. So 1879, the next year, is actually more rare than 1870. I think they minted less of them. And I totally forgot. This guy actually had an old mint mark. And again, I think this was 42, maybe 43 bucks with free shipping. Probably has some old school cleaning on the front here, but the reverse, I mean, it's gorgeous. Like, look at, it's definitely proof-like. And there's the old mint mark. And sometimes with the O's, you want to see if there's a little bit of S in there, or a little O over CC, for some rarity. But this is a really nice coin. I mean, for what I paid. And these are hard to find. Again, try and find 1879 New Orleans mint, not in a slab, problem-free, not a bunch of nicks all over the place. This I would probably say is an AU 58. There's some scratching going on down there. That's probably why someone didn't send this in to get graded. But again, it's a $5 coin, I think, all day long, maybe more. I always, and the way I price stuff out is I always kind of compare to what else the buyer. I always put myself in your shoes as the buyer or the collector. It's like, what do I have compared to everybody else? What am I asking, compared to everybody else? So this one definitely has mirrors. The mirrors are blurry because of all the chatter on it, but very nice mirrors. See if it's got some mirrors on the opposite side. Nope, not very much. But again, a very nice example, very low mint state with some slightly mirror fields. 1879 plain Philadelphia. They didn't make a ton of these. So again, picked up 42 bucks, probably list for 65. Be a nice coin in someone's example, in someone's collection. But again, when I'm listing stuff, like I'll compare to see what else other people are selling. Like, look at the mirrors on this one. It's beautiful, right? So see what other people are listing, what they're asking. And if I have the better like item, like this is a nice frosty eagle in the back here. And again, this is mirrored on both sides. So this is probably a $100 coin. Even though there's a lot of stuff going on in the fields, because these fields are, look how far away that mirror is. That's definitely proof like on both sides. And try and find 1879 that's proof like on both sides. Again, it's got a lot of, nicks and stuff going on, but if you look at the rim's in good shape. A little bit of ding here, but so small, doesn't distract you. Just very nice clean rim. Again, when I say clean, like not someone didn't chuck it on the ground and put a big dent in it. So this guy right here is probably, again, if you sent this in and you got a mint state 60 to 62 deep mirror proof like, you'd be super happy. Like that's really rare. I think it's a $350 coin, maybe more, for just a regular 1879 Philadelphia. They're very hard to find with mirrors, not like the San Francisco. So it's a nice coin. Again, I think I picked up for $42. Let's see. And then I got 3 more left here. So here's the regular 1880. Again, nice example. I'll probably list this for $65. It's just a plain Philadelphia. It kind of looks like a San Francisco, just not as striking, but again, a very nice problem-free coin that I'll be listing in my store. Not very many, nice original luster. Definitely no mirrors going on that one. And then here's the 1885. It's like, dude, why would you pick up a common date? Let me blow the hair off. I'll blew the hair off of that one. Very nice cheeks on this one. Not a lot of marks going on. This would be a mint state 63 all day long, possibly a 64. So again, for $42, and it's probably $150 to $185 retail coin and a mint state PCGS holder. Or if someone just wants a nice raw example, again, it's a common date, but I like the frosted eagle in the back. And finally, this was one I picked up for $60. This was encased. I did crack this out because the PCGS said it was cleaned, and they took a gold shield of it. I couldn't see the clean parts on it, but I'm just going to list this as a nice raw coin. So again, I got this for $60. I have coins in my shop, and I have a lot of 1880s. I actually did a video on all the ones I've had. This is by far the nicest raw 1880s that I'll have in my shop. So I'll probably list this on the higher side, or just maybe a little bit on a lower price. So something like this, you can double up on your money. Because again, someone who doesn't really care about being holdered, but I mean, guys, look at the mirror, like how far away. Because I always get like people like, hey, I want to see one where I can see my face, and it's like, dudes, look, that's over a foot away, and look at my finger in the mirror. That's the reverse, and this is the obverse. See my finger, and see how you can't see my finger on Liberty's face. See it? I mean, that's totally deep mirror proof like. So yes, I cracked it out of a clean thing. I saw this coin is absolutely stunning for $60. If this does not sell raw for what I want, I'll probably bring this into the World's Fair money coming up very shortly, and get this graded. It's beautiful. So anyways, that's my video for today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, but this is what you can get even while you're on vacation. You can still be shopping, you can still be buying, and then it's fun when you get home. You get to go through your mail and open it all up and see what you get. And just don't buy it, and don't shop on eBay while intoxicated. That's not a good that's not a good way of buying coins. Buy them one at a time, or get a good deal on collections. I love buying collections. People that sell 10 or more lots. Yes, most of them are crappy, but sometimes you get some really nice, key dates in the collection. And try and buy from sellers that, like myself, that, do it as professional as I try and do as professional as possible. Give you all the examples, or buy from sellers that kind of don't list coins. Every now and then, those seem to find the best deals. It's the higher risk, right? Because what if they're selling, fakes or whatnot? So I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.